It was once said by a great poet from a foreign land, 21, can you do something for me? And apparently, today the answer is yes. Ladies, lads, and legends alike, welcome to Minecraft Beta and Preview 1.20.20.20.20.20.21. Annihilate that like button for me and President Taft right now, because today we're going to talk everything inside of the latest preview and even more about the next snapshot. Let's go. The brand new Minecraft world. You know, I love moments like this. Just like it recently happened inside of the guide. Just like it might happen in a new series soon. And just like it happens today. We pick up a log. But this time, nothing. It was just earlier this week. One of the biggest Minecraft updates in a long time dropped. And actually, today, my friends, the next update, 1.20.20, it officially got bigger. So scanning through the experiment screen here, we can see some upcoming features that are like upcoming, but maybe not finished quite yet. Down here, we got that fancy camera command. We got beta APIs. We got custom biomes. That's been here since like 2011. And then up here, we only have crawling. Lads, I'm so sad to announce that after a great amount of complaining from a very small minority, recipe unlocking has been deleted from Minecraft Bedrock Edition. That's right. It's gone forever. Wait, no, that's all wrong. That's not true at all. Recipe unlocking is still here. It's just now it's a setting. Alright, so check this out. I just made a brand new fresh survival world. In the world, as soon as it loads up, I'm gonna walk over to the tree, break a log, pick it up, and then I get nothing. Checking our inventory's recipe book, we'll find every single recipe in the game. If I hit this toggle, this is what I can craft right now. Maybe I'm missing something here, but it seems like by default, every single time, recipe unlocking is gonna be turned off when you make a world. You're gonna have to turn it on. After that, if we go ahead and turn recipe unlocking on and pick up an oak log again, because I already picked one up, the recipes are like apparently unlocked. With a birch tree right here, if I go ahead and break this for the first time, now we actually get the recipe unlocking. Now this is where you excuse my ignorance, because I feel like it should definitely be done the opposite way. Like, you should have to turn off the recipe unlocking thing, and then you just know all the recipes, not know them all from the start. Though yeah, and speaking of the next update, recipe unlocking is officially out of experimental toggle, which means 100% of the time, when 1.20.20 drops, recipe unlocking will be built into the vanilla game. And it sounds so good now, with that Java sound. Alongside a couple bugs that were fixed having to do with recipe unlocking, according to the changelog, it's known that this recipe unlock toggle is missing from the menu screen. Hopefully by the time this next update releases, it'll be fully fixed. Next up, I'm dedicated. You already know it. So we're going to build a small contraption right here. This contraption is potentially really dangerous if the conditions are correct. Right now, it's not too bad though. So we got a skulk sensor. It's going to detect me moving around. Previously, the skulk sensor only on Minecraft's Java edition could detect an item hitting the ground. Now that works too. Now the true danger comes in when we get the warden into the game. If I move just silently, like very, very sneakily, it will not hear me until I drop an item on the ground. If I drop an item on the ground, just like the skulk sensor, the warden can now hear that item hitting the ground and will actually move over to that item and try and check it out. No, it's not me. It's not me. Oh. Hey, hold up. And maybe this was a better way to show it off the whole time. That item lands and the warden goes right over to that item. And then all of a sudden, there's another item over here and the warden goes over to that one. In reality, this might actually not be a terrible way to distract the warden and survival. Let's jump back over to recipe unlocking and recipes for a second, because we have another big change when it relates to recipes and maybe more specifically searching. Let's say I'm trying to find a recipe real quick. It's the torch recipe. I type T-O-R. I'm only going to find recipes that begin with T-O-R. Now, admittedly, at first this one's a little bit confusing, but this thing right here, what is it called? That's an activator rail. Inside of the word activator, there is the letter T-O-R. However, when I search T-O-R, it's only going to pull up things that begin with the letters T-O-R. So torch, redstone torch, soul torch. Instead of activate, oh, that's a detector. But it's the same thing. Now this change is actually a change that we could probably anticipate inside of the next Minecraft to Java snapshot. These changes are planned for both Bedrock and Java, but they're still being tweaked, and we want to hear feedback. Can we get at least one F in the comments for Minecraft to Java snapshots? Jumping over to Minecraft Java Edition to check out how it actually works right now, if we search Tor inside of here, I guess I know nothing. Grab a couple more items so I can actually, unlock some recipes, and we'll try it one more time. If I search Tor, oh, I see I get redstone compared Tor. I get the torch, and then I get the detector. What do you guys think about this change? Do you like how it's done the new way, or should it be done the old way? How it is right now on Java? Also, as a side note, I found a parity difference. On Bedrock Edition, this is a daylight sensor. On Java, it's a daylight detector. Interesting. As the sun slowly begins to sunset over my beautiful ocean over here, it's time to sleep. If I was on a server, though, or in fact, I am on a server. You see, my friend right here just joined into the realm, and then my other friend, who's actually just an armor stand, also joined in. By default, on Minecraft to Java and Bedrock, if I was on a server and I wanted to roll it over to the next daytime, every single person would have to jump into a bed and sleep. However, on Minecraft Java, that's not how it has to be. You see, for a couple years now, there's been a beautiful game rule where you can adjust the amount of players that need to sleep to roll it over to the next day. Over on Minecraft to Java Edition, this game rule is known as game rule player sleeping percentage. If I set this value to a negative value, then only one person will have to sleep no matter what. If this value is its default value, which is going to be 100, that means 100% of the players on the world will have to sleep to roll it over to the next day. On the other hand, if I set this value to anything in between 0 and 100, like let's say, 50, then only half of the players online will have to sleep. And hey, hold on a second. All of a sudden, I'm on Minecraft to Bedrock Edition, and this game rule, this beautiful, beautiful game rule, it is now officially here. So it's actually kind of sad, kind of funny, but I saw a tweet earlier on the very same day this preview dropped, basically saying the new update 1.20.10 completely broke a lot of packs that changed the sleeping stuff. I mean, who knows? Maybe this was some kind of psyop campaign on behalf of Mojang to lead us up to this brand new update, because this new game rule on Minecraft to Bedrock Edition, it's going to be beautiful. And a change that isn't directly inside of this preview, but is inside of Minecraft to Bedrock Edition, we got a server called Pixel Paradise right here, and it's sad, but it's going away forever. Next week. I don't think I've ever joined this server, so... It looks like I won't be. To be honest, I'm not too familiar with the partnered Bedrock servers, but here is a small thread from the managers, the owners of Pixel Paradise, on the closure and basically what's up and why it happened. You may know, Minecraft is a game all about mining and crafting. What if I told you that 200 blocks inside of Minecraft are actually mined and crafted a little bit different? Or at least, they were. So two things. That last clip was on Bedrock Edition. We're on Java now. Second thing, I never realized how quickly you could mine a composter with an axe. But, maybe it's the gold axe or something, but wow, that's quick. That's so fast. And a change that enters Minecraft this week. Blocks from almost every single part of the game, whether it's down deep, up inside of a village, maybe in a tree, or at the bottom of the sea. Well, everything's changed. So the title seems pretty ambitious, but it's 100% not a lie and 100% absolutely true. Inside of Minecraft Preview 1.20.20.20.20.20.21. Inside of this week's preview, in one of the biggest parity updates of all time, almost 200 blocks have been changed. Their mining times, and actually their blast resistance as well. According to the changelog right here, bringing more blocks into parity makes it easier for our team to keep both versions up to date. 188 blocks, that's a whole lot of blocks, and this seriously ranges all over the game. Coral has been changed, VDES has been changed, ore mining time has been changed, things like Mossy Stair has been in the game for a long time, that's changed, pistons, mud bricks from 1.19, the sniffer egg from 1.20, ancient debris, the blast resistance of this stuff, and even more ancient blocks, like jukeboxes too. Scrolling on screen right now, kinda slow, but also not slow at the same time, we got every single block that has changed inside of this preview. There's 188. Inside of this column, that is going to be the mining or destroying time. Inside of that column over there, that's going to be the blast resistance. So you're thinking things like explosions. Every single ore, or just about, has been changed. A lot of old ancient blocks and even some creative mode blocks were adjusted inside of this update too. It's actually insane. The amount of differences here when it comes to mining times, this is wild. Now, some of these mining differences, they were very, very subtle, but some of these changes might just make some things that were not instant mineable before, or instant mineable before, now the opposite. One of the biggest categories of changes here is right at the end of this list, and it has to do with the copper, the waxed copper. This stuff is going to be way more explosion resistance now. I wish I had the time to sit here together with you today and go through every single block individually, take a look at what was changed, but that's just not the reality. Look at this, crimson stems. They are way more explosively resistant now. Oh, that's insane. To my understanding, every single one of these block changes that was changed inside of this update is now in perfect parity with Minecraft Java Edition, bringing Bedrock closer to that version than it ever was before. Closer than it ever was before, except it's not perfect. There are still quite a bit of blocks inside of Minecraft Bedrock Edition that are different than Java. Right here, this is a big chart of every single block that is still different. It almost fits entirely on screen. The only one we're missing at the bottom is sandstone. Now, if you take a look at these names, it looks like we have a million cobblestone walls. I think this is basically because of the flattening that is still ongoing. Inside of 1.20.10. No, that's actually all the points. If you remember from the update video that I dropped earlier this week, we talked a little bit about block IDs and flattening. Concrete, I believe, was one of the ones changed inside of that update. Maybe like stained glass as well, but if not then, it was recently changed. I may be incorrect here, but I believe the reason behind some of these things being duplicated here is because of how they were previously implemented in the game. In the future, I'm sure we can expect all of these things to be changed to what their Java values are. You can see in this chart right here, the Bedrock values and the Java values. However, one change that might end up changing inside of the Java snapshot, maybe even the next one, is actually Obsidian. And crying Obsidian too. And a parity difference that I had absolutely no clue about. Obsidian is actually way quicker to mine on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. With a plain old pickaxe right here, I mined this thing, and I mean, it still takes a long time, but it's much quicker. In fact, almost double as quick as Minecraft Java. I really hope they actually just change it to what it is on Java. I mean, after all, this stuff is meant to be like really hard. And the slow mining, I feel like it encourages improving your pickaxe as quick as possible. Like over on Java, the stuff is definitely tedious to mine, but I always kind of thought that was the point. Like, it's like a dramatic entrance in a slow mining thing. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should it be the slow mining time like it is on Java, or a little bit quicker like it is on Bedrock? Let's move on. And a nasty, sad, tragic bug that crept its way into Minecraft Bedrock Edition at some point, bone meal did not work when bone mealing anything under the water. Try to bone meal sand, dirt, whatever, it just didn't work. Now, take a look at this, it does work again, and oh my gosh, this is so sad. I mean, look, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty familiar with Minecraft Java. I'm pretty sure on Java, you cannot bone meal the ground and just get like coral. Can Java please, please just get this one? Like, come on. I think it only works inside of the warm ocean biome or something like that, but wow, it's just beautiful. It would make getting coral so much easier. Please? Seemingly directly related to that change, we had a bug with something that was freshly added inside of Minecraft 1.20. Here's my beautiful little contraption. If I hit this lever a bunch of times, the dispenser now actually is able to bone meal the pink petals. Oh, it's, yeah. Okay, so for this one, to lead into it, it's back over to the changelog. You see, one of my favorite parts about doing the snapshots is like blind reacting and kind of like jumping in and checking it out for the first time together on camera. We're gonna do that for this next one. Check this change out right here. Campfires within trail ruins are no longer lit by default. I wonder if maybe this means the trail ruin has been fixed. I mean, I feel like actually fixing the trail ruins is a pretty significant one and it would make it a changelog, but I mean, you never know. First things first, we find a route. Next up, I'm again asking the devs an easy way to copy the commands from chat, at least on Windows. I think the trail ruins that it was somewhere around this location right here. No, correction, it's this location. I couldn't see the coordinates. Okay, so weird tree stuff happening over there, but trail ruin. All right, at first you're on a hill. No, look, not to be dramatic, but I'm almost scared of checking this one out, but we need to break our way down. We start digging, and immediately my heart sinks and collapses, and it caves in. Okay, it's broken still. It's terribly broken and busted still, and that's far. Ah, this is so sad. This is so sad and tragic. It's still so far away. I really thought that maybe with the campfire fix, like, maybe the whole trail ruin itself was maybe patched up a little bit too. Huge air pocket in here, that's weird. Ah, yeah, sadly, no. That's so sad. Basically, last and least here today, smash the like, subscribe for more videos like this one, notification gang, and then tell me if you notice anything different. Enchanting table, and then smithing table. And here, let me set this up better. So, enchanting table again, then we go over here and put these things inside of it. Then you take a look at the icons that scroll here. Uh-huh. Do you see that? The lapis looks like that over here, beautifully detailed. And then over inside of the smithing table, when it pops up, it's like lower detail. So that was actually over at Minecraft Java. Back over on Bedrock, inside of the newest preview, this should have been changed. So inside of this thing, we put those in there. We got lapis. No. Oh, they made it less HD. I feel like it should have been the other way around. Oh, man. A couple of days ago, I dropped a video checking out the now over 80 changes coming in the next Minecraft Java snapshot. You should check it out next. This one's almost over. And a change that will hopefully pop up into the game next week. The lapis icon on Minecraft Java Edition will be changed inside of the enchanting table, just like it was on Bedrock this week. Anyways, my friends, when it comes to previews, that's all I got for you this week. That is Minecraft Preview 1.20.21. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. This is me, Waddles, and I will see you all tomorrow.